Hello. You, I imagine, go right back to the Thranter.
Oh yeah.
Zoom back through Alderaan, back to the Thranter. By the way, painted a nice, clean Alderaan white now. Beautiful. The ship finally looks good. I say looks. Doesn't mean it's gonna fly any better. But
hey, red makes it go faster. So what does this do to it?
White makes it very visible and readily fired upon by the Empire.
You get out. You leave this land speeder outside it. You will get inside, and the question is, what next?
Gonna ask our lovely hangar keeper to get the speeder back to my dad.
Yeah.
Or get him to come and pick it up. Whatever. Either way.
That's not a problem, Jack. Why are you on
Thank
fire?
You. Oh. No reason.
Yeah, exactly right. He does not ask questions when a bunch of armed individuals get back into your ship. Because he's cool.
Very cool.
Give him a nice nod and close the loading. So, shall we?
To full or base. We're gonna meet up with the rest of us.
R5, do you have a location for me?
Plug.
Thank
He
you.
inserts himself into the Thranter's central computer. Not even a giggle. Not even a smile.
Nope. I'm staying as stoic as possible for this moment. Very nice.
And you
very
can
nice.
start. You can take off and start on your way back.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay, you into hyperspace. You know it's going to be a long way, so you can just immediately just relax, which is the reaction to everything you've just gone through. You can immediately start relaxing.
100%.
Tending to wounds, fixing things, and dealing with the whole situation. So what is there anything any of you need to do? 'Cause it's going to be a week because you've actually done this route exactly. So you are going to get a week of healing of strain and wounds. Don't put it in now just in case, but you will.
I'm going to scratch off any sort of anything marking to the Imperial stuff off the gun, like get rid of serial number, get rid of any sort of markings, give it a new coat of different paint.
You got a lot of Alderaan white lying around.
I was about to say, if we've got Alderaan white, I might just color
Paint the
Alderaan
gun
white.
Yeah.
I am going to build a nest in my room and hibernate for a week.
Yeah, that is very reasonable, honestly. I am going to be piloting, and I'm going to just stay in the piloting chair pretty much the whole time. Resting, obviously, but taking my medication on time and, a little bit of self-care. But also trying to keep an eye on things and make sure that we're not, going to be experiencing any absolute and utter nonsense.
What do you mean by that?
Absolute and utter nonsense could be defined as random bullshit that makes us not have this week of rest.
What do you mean?
I think you just muted yourself.
I'm so mysterious.
Okay,
You'll never
weird.
know, I guess.
Yeah, weird.
Okay, you do. You keep it surprisingly professional because all of you need a rest. All of you need time. A week of hyperspace travel goes by surprisingly quickly. As all of you need to rest, all you need to recover, all of you have things to work on. It's when you're really close, the Navi computer with R5's programming is showing a beep, 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 to Commonor. It's one chevron away. Aronta will actually join you in the captain's quarters. Captain's quarters? The
Cockpit. Yeah.
Because
Also
the
known as the
cockpits are
captain's
usually small, but Jack, you've got a very long cockpit.
I do.
But she'll
You're
join
not
you.
wrong.
She's found like just another jacket to put on during this time because her like uniform had been taken from her.
Yeah.
And this is the first time you've actually really sat down to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And she sighs and says, you know, when we get back to the rebellion, the alliance, it'll be all guns blazing from there. We're going to need a good pilot and a heavy and whatever the Chadrafan is.
He's a mechanic. A damn good one, too. Don't let him hear you say that, but he is a damn good mechanic. Thankfully, I think he is still asleep presently. But,
If all of you could shrug off injuries like that, then you're going to be invaluable to the rebellion.
well, I mean, I've already been doing some smuggling, I guess, in for credit, in for 10,000 credits, I suppose.
She fiddles with the crystal in her scarred and calloused hands. I've seen many a blaster burn, and it kind of refracts all these lights in the room as it captures just a little bit of hyperspace light. Because Jack is a naughty boy who watches hyperspace slightly.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Even though the ship is programmed to not let you do it, you still do.
So, old religion, huh?
Not that old. The Empire would like people to think that the Force has never existed.
Yeah, well, they're what? In their teenage years now? So they're going through their angsty period. Seems they've just gone from temper tantrum to temper tantrum.
They're only... The Empire in its current form is only 5 or 6 years old.
I don't know. I figure, like,
it feels like a much longer. But even the Republic in the last years was corrupted by the Emperor. And she grips the crystal quite strongly.
She's right,
Boca! Stop sneaking up on people.
Now, that would make sense from Voka being in the mess hall, because this door to the cockpit doesn't close properly. He's fixing a new gun without a golem arm.
Yeah.
I mean, the arm was part of it was strapped onto me.
Explicitly, it's a mod for the last gun. It was also destroyed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, either way, this empire is in its early days. It still has a lot of support. Not by choice in most cases, but a lot of support.
Do you know why this is so important, Jack?
I don't know. I got a funny feeling from it, but beyond that,
she gives you a bit of a look.
Nothing
in the hands of a Jedi, this crystal can make a weapon that can maybe help turn the edge on this war before it even starts. We're preparing. Mon Mothma's preparing a fleet with the assistance of Bail Organa, but it will not be necessary if we have a Jedi. The Empire wants to get rid of all of them, but not if we can find one or two that got away. Just got away.
It's a nice thought. I mean, the stories, some of them just vanished, right? That's what they say happened to a few of the heroes. The Clone Wars.
Officially, they all got cut down for betraying the Republic.
Yeah, but there are rumors. We all hear the rumors.
There are rumors. We just need some that are brave enough to get out of hiding and risk it all.
Well, I don't know
For
anything
everyone
about the
else.
Jedi. I don't. I can't help you there. I can't help you find one, but
It's
I'm
a
happy to help in
problem.
any other way that I can.
It's a problem for later.
Okay. Well, as I say, in for a credit, in for 10,000. May as well. Voka,
Yep.
you good for joining a rebellion?
Do we get to shoot imps?
Yep.
Sure, why not?
All right. We're in. Gratz will be on board. Once he recovers.
This is when you leave hyperspace right over Commonor. You start flying towards the moon, something you kind of ignored before, but you see small explosions in the atmosphere above that moon. As you get closer, because your scanners aren't good enough to see something from super long distance, as you get closer, you see a small skirmish happening above where this base must be hidden. You know, this is a lifeless moon. This is a rock. No atmosphere, no anything. Three
Looks
Imperial
like they've
ships.
found your friends.
Someone must have blabbed.
Yep.
There's 2 ties and 1 interceptor from Commonor.
Oof. All right. I'm gonna just bang on the floor, which I imagine Gratz's room is basically directly below the cockpit at this point.
Yeah.
And just go, stations,
access.
Gratz.
I just like emerge with like a blanket completely wrapped around me, except for just my face. Yeah.
By the way, how much strain
Exactly.
did we heal over the week? How does
7.
that work?
Yeah.
7 strain,
7.
7 wounds.
Perfect.
Ain't that easy?
It is easy. I appreciate it.
Ain't it a stinker?
All right. Well, have they seen us at all?
If your scanners can pick them up, their scanners can pick them up, because one of the Thranta's weakness is actually its scanners.
Yeah. So presumably we need to roll some initiative.
Yep, I just want to see if I can find some space combat music.
Ooh,
I don't think I can. I think that's one of the
Oh.
few things I don't have.
fair.
That and a man. But
You're a strong, independent DM, Ollie. You don't need no man.
I appreciate you being gender neutral on that one. Well, yeah, please give me your initiative rolls, crew. As you join a fight already in progress, there's 2 X-Wings fighting.
Cool or vigilance?
This would be cool.
I'll take it.
It's
this-
because you saw that there was fighting going on before you got up into scanning range.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, go ahead.
It's
and
fine
roll
for me.
these before
It's-
I do. Yeah,
it's
it's
normal.
just poor Yonder Tesh. He wants to roll
Ooh.
a vigilance roll, and yet you guys keep planning your fights.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
that
dang.
is a schmexy initiative. I'm.
Not so much mine. That's okay. Sometimes having someone at the end of initiative order
It can
is
be
good.
nice. It can be nice.
That's just what people say, like when it
Yep.
rains on their wedding day.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh.
So that's actually
Oh.
it's Jack, Gratz, Imps,
Everything else.
Rebels, Voka.
All right.
So, Jack, you're flying in. Like I said, it seems that there's been some bombing on or fire shots upon wherever this place is on the planet. You can't really see it, but that's not the worry right now. It's probably designed to be hidden from any kind of long-range scan beam. You basically get there to 2 X-Wings that are trying to outrun the TIEs that are chasing them, but they're TIE fighters. Once they get the upper hand, they've taken it, and they're chasing them down.
Mm-hmm.
2 X-Wings and an Interceptor.
So I'm gonna get us up to full speed.
Okay.
And I'm going to what I'm doing is I'm taking the full throttle action. And that will also, if I succeed on the check, increase our vehicle's top speed by 1 for a number of rounds equal to my cunning, which is 3. So for 3 rounds. I do need to suffer 1 strain to attempt to make it a little easier for myself, so I'm going to do that. To make it an average check rather than a hard check.
Okay.
And then piloting space, presumably, for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Let me know
We in
when.
space now, bitches!
So this should just be an average check. Let me know when it's
Yeah.
good. Good. That's not a success, so it doesn't go up by 1. I still do go speedy, but not that speedy.
So ship is at max
I'm
speed
gonna
of
negate
what?
the enemy's defensive bonuses until the end of the round on the TIE fighters.
Okay.
Let me go
Okay,
next.
on the
I can do a
ties.
cool thing.
I would like that.
Well, I mean, I can try to do a cool thing. I'm gonna try to jam them.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna
okay.
fuck with
yeah,
them,
that's
too.
really
That's
good as
very
well,
nice.
because you're coming in from the side and they're slightly distracted.
Which is an average computer's check, and it can block their comm system on a successful roll. The enemy ship has to make an average computer's check to use its comms.
Absolutely. Please.
And the difficulty increases depending on how good or bad I do. All right, let's see what happens. We good?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wow. Those dice,
Odd
though.
roll.
You jam their comms. Oh, that's perfectly
Great.
balanced as all things should be.
As all
Oh
things
my
be.
god. That's amazing.
That's beautiful.
That is.
I love
beauty.
it.
So much it goes through 2 different fandoms. Next
Yeah.
is the imps. The X-wing, the regular ties don't notice you. At least not enough to actually move off. You can imagine, Gratz, that the interceptor would be giving comms to the others, but because it's jammed, they
Excellent.
are not. So the interceptor is just gonna start whooshing around. It's gonna give an old whoosh, and is just gonna break off and go towards you because you're like charging down, trying to get behind them. It just breaks off, whips around towards you, meaning that for a moment the ships are flying towards each other. Wingtip mounted laser cannons.
Thankfully, the shields are on the front right now for the Thranta.
And
just
that increases,
checked
that gives setback diver shields, yes?
it. Good question.
It does.
Yes,
I
and
recall that's what we did last time.
we have 2 shields on the forward.
2 shields on the front? Excellent. That's
Yes.
really good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts... just explosions on the shields at the front of the Thranta.
Very nice.
Making it shake, doing not a whole lot more. That one thread as well. The ship had to.
What is
The
the
intercept had to
Thranta's best
slow for that. You got multiple guns that are good at different things. Is the thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to look at what's going to be the best to shoot this guy. Ooh. I mean,
I for one know what I would like you to shoot, but I think you're on the same page, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
is it the concussion?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's the concussion missile
Yeah.
launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
it's actually the ties
yeah.
for you. Before I
Yes.
forget that.
Yep. Yep.
They do not count as minions. There are no space minions. That
Correct.
franchise may have gone far, but not that far. So
Why have you suggested it? Now they'll make it.
they're already making it. There's no way. They're not. I'm gonna do them against the X-wings. They've got 1 each. It's a lovely little, pretty little relationship. Boopity boop, babbity bap. Both of them hit.
And these guys are still shooting at the rebels, right?
Those are rebels. There actually would be black dice on both of those. Let me roll them separately. I didn't check. X-wings actually have shields. Yeah, I mean that actually does counter out the advantage they have, but they still get shot. But they're gonna take those shots. The question is how much damage you're gonna be left remaining with. A little bit. Yeah, those X-wings are taking a beating, but they haven't noticed you. You can save them later. X-Wings are, you know, for the size of fighter they are, they're relatively tough. They can take a couple more shots.
Okay. Volca, my boy.
Yeah, it's finally Volca time.
It's finally me? Cool.
Oh, no, it's the X-Wings, actually.
No, Rebels. Yeah.
Rebels.
Volca, you don't get to have a turn yet. Don't be silly. You don't get to act in the RPG we're playing. They are just going to fire back. They're just gonna do the goods. Do X-Wings, do TIE Fighters have shields? I don't think so. But at this point, I feel the need to check. They do not.
Ooh.
You weren't necessary. You weren't necessary at all. Holy shit. That's really good.
I actually just realized, Will, it's probably actually better to fire the forward mounted thing because they're likely to have stuff that allows they've got the masks and everything, so breach won't do much. And also, forward has linked.
This is actually amazing. You're almost worried about them. They gotta take a few licks. One of them they like whip around in formation, like
Yeah.
and just the ties are just fracture. Just a few good blaster bolts. There's no shields protecting these pilots.
Yeah.
Those ties just blow up.
But we distracted the one that was the problem.
Yep.
We did good.
Volca. Whoops.
Okay, so I think we've decided on the forward mountain medium laser.
Yeah,
Let's
the
use that
forward
mounted.
mountain. No. It's a mountain. It shoots a mountain.
Okay. And it's linked one. So I use my gunnery for that, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oui, oui.
Tell me when to go.
Yeah, now go.
God damn it.
That's a problem. Enemy performs free maneuver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless
yes.
all you have another idea.
Oh, no.
Oh, the intercept has shield, so
Absolutely.
that's why the black
Yeah,
guy
you
is-
start firing, which means you line up. You did exactly the same mistake that this tie did.
Oh,
You just
God damn it.
get yourself ready into a good, clean firing line. This intercept is incredibly fast. And you thought it was just being fast. It seemed to almost like it was slowing down to bait you into this. And it just goes and comes up and shoots from under you. I don't use a dark side point.
It.
It's a hit.
Because why not?
Because
Very cool.
I'm the bad guy.
Hmm.
It doesn't get in enough to crit or use its linked. You know, you manage to see it's doing this and start evasive maneuvers. It will do 6 damage. So that's minus the ship's armor.
Yep. So 2. Okay.
Sorry, you're
back
having
at
a
the top?
distracting chat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
back at the top. It's Jack.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, at this point, having seen the X-Wings just absolutely decimate the ties, I think I just go as fast as possible towards the X-Wings. To try
And
make
group
sure
up?
and get support. Yeah.
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 It's like, we distracted him, now kill him, please.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I'm just gonna... I mean, I'm going to do evasive maneuvers and just move towards the X-Wings.
Okay.
It's gonna be the plan here.
Whomst does evasive maneuvers do?
Hold on, let me grab the stuff.
Upgrades difficulty dice of the pool of attacks against you.
Yes.
You don't even have to make a check. You should do
Nope. Yeah, that's one of the basic ones, and then I am going to take some strain to punch it so that we go as fast as we can.
Punching
that
it, go
seems-
as fast as you can. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because that seems responsible at this point in time.
Next is Gratz. I want to say.
Yep.
That sounds right. That's what I went last time.
Yep.
Get your head out of the gutter and into space. Although you guys are doing great, but you don't want to get punked by just one interceptor this whole time.
Yeah. That could be fun. You know what? I'm gonna set up Voka just for funsies.
Oh.
I am going to attempt to slice the enemy, which is a hard computers check, and if I am successful, it lowers their shield.
Oh, yes.
And if
Oh.
I triumph, it disables their weapon system.
Well, this enemy ship doesn't have shields.
Oh, does it?
then
It's a tie, yeah. Ties don't have shields.
what gave the black die last time then?
Your fucked up system.
I
And I didn't notice.
guess the black dice is back again.
Yeah, oh, it's
Fucking-
been back all day. It wasn't when we checked for it at the start, but immediately
Yeah.
afterwards, it was back.
In that case, then I'm just gonna try to boost the shields. Roll a little mechanics check.
Yeah, so right now we have 2 on the fore and 1 on the aft. So 1 on the back right now.
Yeah, and that's the one that I'm gonna obviously
Try and boost. Yeah.
boost because
Yeah.
guns.
Yep.
All right, cool. So that's a hard mechanics check. So I know when I'm good.
You are good.
All right.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Actually
Yeah.
doing that.
Tie interceptor. I'm just checking to see if there's anything cool I can do, and I know there is. I just need to check it.
I believe you. How's everyone else doing at home? Oh, are we keeping you up?
I'm melting is what's going on. I've got 2 fans on, all aimed at strategically to avoid hitting the mic.
What's the temperature right now in the Strails?
Probably not too bad. Humidity is the issue. It's one of those days.
The Strails.
Yeah,
Rails.
that's what I
Oh,
call
it's 30. 30 and about
That's-
40% humidity.
That's Fahrenheit, obviously, right?
No.
No.
let's see.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
30 Fahrenheit would also suck, I'm assuming.
But the other way.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah.
very cold.
Yeah,
The-
that's
Which
that's
is
my
called
world
blowing.
right now. It's minus 10 outside right now.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Okay,
It was-
Jack, what speed is the ship right now?
Right now, hold on, I'm on the wrong sheet. Right now, the ship is at 3 speed.
Okay, the interceptor is going to try and get the advantage on you. It's an easy check because it's actually double your speed.
Yes, correct. Because we're in a fucking freighter.
You're so fast.
It's also literally called an interceptor. Like,
Yes.
that's its whole stick.
It does so, meaning it ignores all your defenses and your bonus from evasive maneuvers.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And then is going to
We've got a lot
punch
of
it
hull
and
trauma
shoot you.
available. Yeah. So the nice thing about this is we have it's a beefy ship. We can take a few X's.
Not,
Yeah, you're gonna
Watch
flip
it get like a crit.
I'm not gonna give you all 5.
You sure?
Actually,
You don't want-
it's the end of the session. I'm gonna give you all 5. I don't give a fucking
Yeah.
shit. I'm gonna go hard.
Okay, everybody, use a light side on every
Yeah,
single
yeah,
turn.
use
this
it on
round.
everything.
Get fucked.
Well, that's something. Something
Yeah.
happens.
That's a me roll.
very cool.
That's a lot of advantage, though.
Oh yeah, no, like.
But, like, what does that
fuck us up
mean?
Horribly, it's either going to disable the system for us or like actually put us in a.
What it's actually going to do is it's going to, as it goes and fires towards you, this scares the shit out of the X-Wings, who aren't patched in to communicate with you, and they're going to immediately veer away again. They're actually going to start on the way back to the base, or at least they're flying low right now, maybe getting out of the way, meaning you don't have any kind of cover or defenses.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
We need to reach out to them. Yeah.
Voka.
My turn now.
Yes, sir.
So they're behind us now. So I can only really use the turrets.
So the way you actually, it doesn't matter because it's so small a ship. You can't target a particular part of it anyway. If it was slightly bigger like yours, it could target a particular area.
I more meant like in terms of like the forward mount.
Oh, your firing arc? Yeah, it would have gone behind you because it would have gone.
Yeah, so
Now,
I
we
have
did
to
very specifically try and make sure we could set them one way or
It
another.
takes
by
an
flipping a
action
switch.
to send them backwards.
Yes. So you could, in theory, take them, use strain, fire them.
Only the pilot can use strain in
Oh, that's true. You're correct.
ship combat.
Fair point.
We just need to leave those facing backwards in future.
Mm,
You didn't like them facing backwards. That's why you made
Yeah.
them be able to face forwards.
yeah.
Wait,
They were facing backwards before. That was
Yeah.
their original design.
No, that's not true.
No,
was
wait.
the
other
other
way
way
no,
around.
they
You're
were
right.
facing
God
forward.
damn it!
yeah.
I
You're
thought
right.
I was being smart. Instead, I was the dumb one.
That thoroughly confused me because I'm like, hey, what?
All
I
right,
galaxy
anyways.
brained you
Anyways.
down.
Okay, I will do the clunk, and swap them around.
I was actually going to suggest maybe not, because then I can just turn us around.
Well, either way, it's
That's okay.
prepped if it goes around you again, which it.
We
It
should leave them
will.
facing that way. Honestly,
Okay.
yeah,
Sure.
it's fast enough to get around us.
Jack,
All right. Let me go.
you're not
before
Jack.
you,
Yeah,
Do we
no.
have that
Go
option?
before me if you want. That's fine.
because what I want to do is just make a co-pilot check, which makes your check easier if I
Yep.
succeed.
Yep.
Which is just a straight up average pilot check.
Okay.
And if I succeed, it reduces the difficulty of your next check.
Yeah.
Piloting space.
Spurs.
Go.
You don't succeed.
But you can pass the
But I will
advantage on
pass the
anyway.
advantage on.
Yeah.
So I mean that actually, you know, I was like, oh, that's really cool. Aside from Jack never shoots. Jack can shoot as a pilot.
Yep, I can.
He just don't.
I just don't because I have
It's
Voka
your
who's
turn.
better at it.
Am I though?
Well, so here's the thing. A particular weapon can only be fired once per round of combat for a starship, no matter how many people there are on the ship. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I fire these guns, you do not get to fire these particular guns. But you could potentially, if they get in front of us, fire the forward-mounted concussion missiles if they pass us. So what I am going to do is I am going to shoot. I am going to shoot the guns
So you're basically gonna stay still, like not spin,
To try and
shoot
get
the
them to
backwards
pass.
guns, so it'll pass you again. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, so that then Voka can fire the missile. That's the goal here. So,
I got it set up.
okay, gunnery check incoming. And this has the blue advantage die from Drats.
It does now.
Thank you. Let me know when.
It's ready.
3 advantage though.
Yeah, you basically like order the turrets to start firing, and they do. They just start sending little blaster bolts through space. The interceptors.
So temporarily
I can't do space combat without
of your
flying
choice.
around
Yeah.
in my brain.
So temporarily damage.
Oh,
vehicle
good
component of your
noises,
choice.
boys.
That was really good.
I don't know if you can attack vehicle components on a ship this small.
I think with the advantage you can. I just think you can't target it like a shot. I think it's more
as in,
like
I
a-
don't know if it has component. Actually, you actually can. You actually can.
The main thing I want to do with this is stop it from being able to stop at us. So that
I'll allow that.
Yes.
what I'm trying to
you
do.
break its space brakes.
yes, basically.
Its inertial dampeners.
Exactly.
That's a great idea. Yeah, there's a couple of like non-damaging glancing blows that do that. And inside the ship, you got the pilot like flicking some buttons.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what Gratz is going to do on his turn, unless Jack wants to do more.
Gratz
I already went.
Yeah.
First, we switched because I was making.
Yep.
You're right, which means it's this guy's turn.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah, he can't stop. He's got to fly over you, and he's gonna go. He's gonna try. I wish there was a bonus for shooting for being faster than you, but there isn't.
I'm glad there's not.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, right.
I
now.
mean,
It just means he can
realistically-
very much freely ignore your shields because he can just go.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
And he's
like,
literally
very
gonna
much
go
the
over and
faster he's
down and up.
Yeah, when you think about it, the faster he's moving, it's the same thing of like us trying to shoot a faster target. They're trying to shoot while moving faster.
Yep. Let me just check something
Sorry.
real quick.
Another 2 damage to us, right? Because it's a 6
Yeah, it'll do
damage
2
weapon.
damage unless this can activate one of the weapon's abilities. So I'm just gonna
What's our
check.
damage at right now?
4 of 30.
Yeah, an X-wing doesn't actually do much to you.
Yeah.
It's just a war of attrition.
But if you can't get him,
Yes.
yeah, it's 2 advantage to do linked attacks, so it can't do that. It needs to get better rolls.
Good.
So yeah, it just keeps plinking you away, and then it forward on
Rebels.
past you.
What are the rebels doing? Are they still flying away?
They are not really part of the fight right now. They're kind of
God damn
circling
it.
watching. Because if
Okay.
you get taken out, they've got to take out the... Because for all they know, you're just a good Samaritan right now. You're in a freighter, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a freighter that's about to launch missiles.
Yep. Go ahead, Voka.
So,
Speaking of
firstly, I'm gonna do one of these.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
And so, do I want to upgrade ours or downgrade their defenses?
Upgrade yours. That's how the light side works. So
You can do the
have-
other way around. You could
You
downgrade
can do it the other way.
the way that we've done it in the past, the
You
shoots don't like
can,
it.
Yes, you can downgrade their rolls.
Yes.
Actually, is one of the things you do for light side that you don't do. But that's
Yes.
fine.
Okay. And now I just hit gunnery.
Yeah.
Here we go. What is that?
That's a whole lot of nothing. So this was shooting the concussion missile launcher, right?
Yeah.
So you just the ship's nicely lined up. Just no, the TIE can't slow down, can't weave around properly, but does manage to like get it to chase it, and then brings it low to the moon's surface, and then whips up just in time for the missile to blow into the ground, bringing it back to you guys.
I mean, do you want to just fire another shot?
I mean, yeah,
Top
actually,
of the-
just
it's top of the
hold on.
order.
Are you better at gunnery than me? Because if you
wait.
upgraded
My
with
shot
that-
didn't get upgraded.
correct.
My shot didn't get upgraded because I have one
Yeah.
yellow, one green.
Okay. Then manually put it in. Put in 2 yellows.
Yeah.
Put in 2 yellows
Uh-huh.
and adjust that and roll.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's how it should be. What are the stats on that rocket?
I can tell
okay.
you that. Give me one moment.
It is breach 4, blast 3, guided 3, limited ammo 6.
What
Oh
about
god,
the
there's a lot
damage?
of things.
What about the damage?
4 damage, 6 crit.
Okay, that's actually fine. That means it takes the missile.
Yeah.
Slow firing, so I can't fire that one again, I think.
No.
Immediately.
So it's brilliant, you know, the TIE just has enough health, like it thinks it gets away, but then the explosion is just big enough to kind of clip it, and it's like
Okay.
before it gets the air again.
So in that case, since it's back to top of the order, I'll take next action if that's all right. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the lever for the guns to flip back around front facing.
I don't think you have to though, because we can use the front mounted link ones.
Those are the ones that we flipped.
No, because we have turrets.
No,
are
no,
separate.
no, 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 no. Turrets are the ones you turn around.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'd say leave
Great.
the turrets turned
You
around.
can't flip the
and-
front ones around because they're mounted in the literal front.
Oh, that's right. They're the little.
They're in
front-
the snout
Yeah.
of the ship.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, why don't? Ooh. Why don't I just shoot with those front-mounted medium lasers
Yeah.
then?
There's
Use
no
another
reason not
light
to.
side.
Yeah, I'm
I
just gonna like.
will give it a black. It's close to the moon. It's
Yeah.
one moon cover.
I am gonna
My
use a light
favorite
side
kind.
point.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Yeah. I'm gonna upgrade that and then gunnery check. You good?
Yeah,
Just one.
but you're not.
Well, let's not go crazy there. But I am
Finger
going to use some
blasters.
strain.
Got him.
I am going to
Got-
use some
got.
strain here to pilot us. And I am going to do the
Stay on target.
yes. I think that's what the action is.
I don't know what it does. I just know the name.
Hold on. I'm going to look at it because I just want to make sure that it's the right
Yeah, as is
one.
sensible.
Yeah. Concentration on his ability to shut out combat-related stresses and distractions to make target. Make sure a target is hit or an adversary is destroyed until the end of the pilot's next turn. All combat checks from a vehicle or vessel executing this maneuver upgrade the ability dice in their pool once.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Grats.
So are we able to shoot the other guns at it right now?
No.
No,
Both
because they're
guns
flipped
you
the
can
other
shoot
way.
right now cannot be shot right now.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I am going to. I'm gonna just make some repairs. There's nothing else I can really do that's gonna be
yeah, the ship really needs repairs.
right. So
Well, actually, it's worth it
does.
because it costs a hell of a lot to get a ship properly repaired. So
Does,
well,
yeah.
exactly. So we're gonna do damage control, which is a mechanics check.
difficulty
Ooh,
will be.
It depends on the damage of the ship. So you recover 1 point of ship strain and 1 point of hull damage, depending on it.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
an easy difficulty. It's not very down at all.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah. 3 points. Why'd you go? Oh, you did a good one.
That's just the noise I make whenever I do anything.
Okay. I don't know how canon that is. It's not your turn, Mr. Voka.
No,
It's
I
gonna
know. I'm
fire
just
at
trying
you.
to. I was going to
And
ask
you know
a
what?
question.
I really like that stay on target maneuver. So it's going to use it. It's going to actually barrel forwards towards you. It's going to line up its... And it's going to... Bop, 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 bop. Going to use a dark side.
Good. Please do.
If I can.
It's the sound its guns make.
It hits...
2 damage. We're
Doesn't
back
get
up to
all that
3
fun stuff.
health.
Yeah, exactly. Continuing to plink at you.
Yep.
And then it's actually going to shear under you and off towards the stars.
Okay, back behind us. Good
Yeah.
news.
Voka.
Good news, Voka. The guns that are
Back-mounted,
behind.
guns. You can fire at it if you
Okay.
wish.
So, in that case, I'm going to do that. And I'm also just going to use another light side because
Yep.
we have plenty to spare.
I keep
Uh-huh.
forgetting about that.
You don't
I also figured out what happened. Apparently, when you sync the Destiny pool, it wipes your current dice pool.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that, and my Destiny pool had disappeared, so I synced it right before I loaded a light side. So I've got an
Yeah.
upgrade set. I've got the minus black dice set because apparently I just need that permanently. And I'm going to roll gunnery. God. Damn it.
It's not good. It's not good.
Why can you not roll to blow things up?
Because
You
I
know
wanted to
what?
make a character that was
This-
made for it, and I chose this race, which
This
is really dumb.
is excellent. You keep missing, and the tie, and you keep on chasing the tie. This is when finally your communication starts beaming on. This is something Gratz could have been doing the whole time, is communicating with the rebel base. But you know what? That's fine. He wanted to be in the walls. And it is Thranta. We see you. We see you. Something large is entering from hyperspace.
Oh,
The moon's orbit.
fuck.
And there is the slight bit of light from Commonor's star that crisscrosses on the moon right now. There's a of a star destroyer.
Does it have any like big
above.
ball?
No, it's this is your garden variety star destroyer.
All right.
It might even be a less than garden variety star destroyer. It might be a salad variety star destroyer.
Shit.
But we'll worry about that next time.
Yeah.
Because this is when we're gonna end it off. We're gonna real quick do the thing that we're like contractually obligated to do, and talk about ourselves. You know, it's my least favorite part because if I'm not talking about myself, then I gotta listen to these guys and like, what have they got going on? Well, maybe something. Let's see. I don't know. Fuck. Shit. Don't stop. Go.
Oh, we
Josiah.
starting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, my name is Josiah, also known as Dungeon Dad. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter under Dungeon Dad. That's it.
Good.
Fucking
Tesh,
come find me.
Did you?
I
did you
like
finally-
that.
Hold on. Did you finally get the Twitter Dungeon Dad?
No, that still belongs to
Uh,
a band man in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Okay. Thought I'd check.
Hi, I'm Tesh of the Tesh Tube. You can find me under that name on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You should follow me on Twitter for cute animal gifts, and follow me on Twitch if you like looter shooters, because as these people know, I am addicted.
Yeah.
And any kind of looter, Monster Hunter included. Yes, okay.
Billiam.
Yes. Will Engram, pretty much everywhere. I don't have a lot to say this week, so listen to Ollie.
I got a lot going on because I'm very important. I get to talk about myself now, and that's what I want to do. This whole show
And that's
just
the end of the
deployed,
show. So
and
thank
then I just
everybody.
cut.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much for tuning in.
There's another show on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. GMT. A Yavaskir Horn of Plenty. There's a dragon. There's family members. It's D&D. There's also going to be a show after this one ends because they're going to get fucking blown out of the sky, dude.
It's space, not the sky.
I mean, we could hijack it and use that to
The
blow up
sky goes all the way up until it becomes space.
How many
Don't be
piloting checks
redundant.
do I need to determine to take over a Star Destroyer and fly it into a moon?
Fly it into the other Star Destroyer.
Oh, sorry.
That's how we get rid of the other one.
That's no
Yeah,
moon. It's
we
a
can
Star
do that.
Destroyer. Sorry.
That was a once in
I'm
a lifetime.
playing.
Ollie's
I'm
face.
playing Fire Emblem Three Houses on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. It's really cool. You should check it out. Also, check out my Twitter. It's where I do all the other stuff. And that's it. See you next time. You can come support me on Patreon for all the behind the scenes. There may even be stat blocks from characters and homebrew I've done for this game. Me plinking plonking around in it. But I don't know. But there definitely is D&D lore and D&D draws and a podcast. So you should do all of that. And we'll see you next time.
And don't forget to tweet #TheyFlyNow.
Au revoir, mon ami.